but it was a very real and very secret CIA program that ran from the 1950s to the 1970s. The goal: to find the ultimate truth serum and develop techniques for mind control. It was a dark chapter in history, and the stories of the people caught up in it are truly chilling. Let's talk about one of the most famous victims, Frank Olson. He was deeply disturbed and confused. His CIA superiors, instead of helping him, decided to send him to New York for psychiatric treatment. Just 9 days after being drugged, Frank Olson fell to his death from the 13th-story window of his hotel room. The official story for decades was that it was a suicide, but his family never believed it. They fought for years to uncover the truth, and eventually, the government admitted to dosing him with LSD without his consent. His story became a crack in the wall of secrecy surrounding him. Another heart-wrenching case is that of Linda McDonald. As a young woman in the early 1960s, she sought help for postpartum depression. She checked into a psychiatric institute in Canada, run by a doctor named Ewan Cameron. What she didn't know was that Dr. Cameron was receiving funding from the CIA for MKUltra experiments. Linda, along with hundreds of other unsuspecting patients, was subjected to horrific treatments. She was put into drug-induced comas for weeks at a time and forced to listen to looped audio messages over and over again. She was also subjected to massive electroshock therapy, sometimes at 30 to 40 times the normal dosage. The goal was to erase her memory and personality, to wipe the slate clean so a new one could be programmed in. When she was finally released, she was like a child. She couldn't remember her own family, how to cook, or even how to use a toilet. It took her years to piece her life back together. And it wasn't just adults. The program also targeted vulnerable people from all walks of life. One man, known only by a pseudonym, was a patient at a psychiatric facility in Kentucky. From the age of 14, he was given LSD every single day for 4 days straight. The goal was to see if the drug could cure schizophrenia. Of course, it didn't. Instead, it left him with lasting psychological trauma. These are just a few stories from the thousands of people who were used as human guinea pigs, their lives shattered by these secret experiments. When the full extent of MKUltra was finally exposed by Congress in the 1970s, it caused a massive public outcry. The CIA director at the time had ordered the destruction of most of the records in 1973, making it impossible to know the full scope of the program or to identify all of its victims. What we do know comes from the few documents that survived and the brave testimonies of survivors, like Linda McDonald, and the families of victims like Frank Olson. The story of MKUltra is a chilling reminder of what can happen when power goes unchecked, and ethics are thrown out the window in the name of national security. It's a testament to the importance of transparency and accountability in government. The people who suffered deserve to have their stories told, so we never forget the human costs of these dark experiments. Thanks for watching. If you found this story compelling, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into history's hidden chapters. See you next time.